Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's well positioned here. Messi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lam. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is masterful defending.
Well, it's Ibrahimovic!
They've got to be quick to recover this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite... There could be trouble here. Bullets! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's one great chance! It's there! So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Bullets! Bullets! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, well measured. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bullets! He's away! And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. And he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, important interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield.
Decent chance! In he goes again. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Melbourne City certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rijkaard knocks it into space. Cross needs to be good. Xavi Simons was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Simons.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ah, he's given it away. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard. Chelsea finding their passes. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a sharp pass. Now it's Simons. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vinicius Junior. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Is there a chance? Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Simons. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Melbourne City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Quality. He's having a shot! And again! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Melbourne City are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Melbourne City appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He has found the way through. He's come in hard. Cruyff. Big chance! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Simons. Great vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
69 minutes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Coming on to
And yes,
him
it's him again.
Number 19.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. So there he is, the man known as the Angel of Madrid, and with a name like Raúl González Blanco, it was almost like he was born to wear that famous white shirt.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back to the scene of his last European triumph, back in 2002, of course, in that Glasgow final.
Yeah, the final we all remember truthfully for that famous volley.
Yeah, and it was Raúl who got things going, if you remember. A very smart finish, running onto a long throw that had the Germans completely bamboozled. And yes, while it wasn't a winning goal, it did set up a very exciting evening.
Saka. Can he get on the end of this?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now he's off and running. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now who's going to be first to this? And smartly reclaimed. McAllister. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Oh no, what has happened here? It's gone out for a throw-in. Guardiola. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Gabriel. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gives it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Dumfries. Turns back here, probably the best option. Quarter of an hour played. Strong running down that left flank. Bellingham.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Xavi Simons looks to get on the end of this. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have...
He's had a shot! They scored! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Rafinha. Madrid finding their passes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Raul receives it in a wide position. Dumfries. Guardiola. Now Dumfries. Xavi Simons is herring after that one. Guardiola. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for options for movement. Dumfries. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. McAllister. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lovely pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rafinha. Raul plays it in. Cleared without complication. No, again, there's no way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Raul. Rijkaard. Messi. Mbappe. Raul. Rafinha. It's Saka. Rafinha. Raul. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Can he finish? He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Costa Curta. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods. That could reverse in a flash.
Raul, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No, he's just misjudged that one. No, he's not going to get any further than that. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Simons. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Marquinhos. It's Saka. Rafinha. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He won't be happy with that one. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Otto. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a mighty effort! And they've got rid. Oh, there's a probing ball. Marquinhos. Now it's Raul. Oh, super find. Now Mbappe. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's a real chance missed.
Raul has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Number 22, Bellingham. Number 11, Xavi Simons. Number 2, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 19, Vets. Number 21, Hazard. Number 16, Rodri.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Dani Olmo. Goes for a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Messi, and the shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish flash of true class. And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Azar. He's got away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's an excellent interception.
There will be 3
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dumfries. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 9.
Chelsea are making a change now. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave. Point-blank header! And he's there to belt it away. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Chance for a shot! Off the post! Oh, terrible pass. Messi. Kimmich. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared without hesitation. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. Just the keeper to beat. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guardiola with the short one. Mbappe getting this one clear. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Ruben Dias cuts it out. And it's Messi. Park Ji-sung is one. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a mighty effort. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Chance, surely! And he comes up trumps again.
Xavi Simons really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big. It's a loose ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Zaire Emery. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Quality ball. And it's Messi. Grimaldo. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice. And the finish! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bellingham. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? Zaire Emery. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And reclaimed it in a trice. Dumfries. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now Mbappe. Baresi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's the throw. Now it's Messi. Looking to go deep. Dumfries clears it away. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Now this could be a chance. Simons. Rijkaard. And it's Simons. Good ball, good take. Now it's Lewandowski. He's beaten the last man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guardiola. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. He's through. Lewandowski! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. No space, no problem. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Marquinhos.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 8.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zaire Emery. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really...
Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was...
Oh no, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Zaire Emery goes forward, and that's put paid to a promising move. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. Chelsea still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Otto does really well to win the ball there. And it's Zaire Emery. Distributed tidily. Xavi Simons could try cutting inside here. He's having a shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Lewandowski. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Bellingham goes for a shot! Chelsea have their third corner.
Substitution.
Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Wirtz. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dumfries. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. He's on it, can he get away? He's in space and looking for options. And that has been cleared. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Substitution in progress.
Hangs one in. Keeper has taken decisive action.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's delightful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 7, Bruno Fernandes. Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard threads one in. Can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Azar. Wirtz gets into some space. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Chelsea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Chelsea get their 4th corner. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lewandowski has found the net here, of course.
Has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rijkaard has given away a free kick. Nicely weighted ball.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everyone,
The fans
and
have pulled out all the
Old
stops to
Trafford.
make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
Messi with the clearance. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Maradona, foot in. Distributed tidily. And now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. Big chance! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Chelsea presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Yamal. Oh, good take and a good air. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Taken back almost at once. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Hazard. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well,
And he shoots! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea take the lead. Van Basten. Raul. Messi. Messi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Always onto this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out towards the flank. Yamal. He's got full. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Xavi Simons receives it in a wide position. He gets big. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's looking wide. Van Basten. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos. Azar. Now it's Van Basten. Well, played right into his path. Van Basten. Maradona with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Yamal. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. That has not gone well. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Sends it crossfield. Yamal.
Such good technique.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. Not going up front in a hurry. Xavi Simons. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Maradona going face-to-face. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Beckham! Manchester United have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Messi. He's through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Simon, up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Azar. Gerrard.
There will be 3 minutes
Raul.
added time.
Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Maradona. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Chelsea into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Azar. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Marquinhos. And it's Van Basten. Oh, good spread. Yamal might just make this. Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Van Basten. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Van Basten. Guardiola. Spread out to the left. Messi. To Guardiola. Marquinhos. Guardiola. Now it's Raul. Chance for a
The
shot!
attendance for this match was 71,600.
And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Vitz. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. And he plays one through. And he was alert to it. Now it's Raul. He's in space and looking for options. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Vitz. Messi, the ball goes, a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
3,
have turned to their
number
bench
9,
and we're going to have
Raul.
a substitution.
Number 20, Maradona. Number 10,
Messi,
Hazard.
looking to play him in.
Field,
That pass isn't the best.
Vardy.
Caresses it through.
Number 8,
A slightly
Rafinha.
better ball would have led to a very different outcome
Messi.
there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doku picks it up, and the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's intervened well there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. Played back to the goalkeeper. Mignon sends that a long way. Rodri cuts it out. Beckham. And here's Rafinha. Yamal. Bullish header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Simons. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Place.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Goes for the header! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish it.
Guardiola! Oh, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And here's Mbappe. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Yamal tries to play it through. Guardiola. Bellingham played out to the left flank, and he was quick to react. Yamal. Pedri knocks it into space. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Lopez. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Araujo deals with that. Great chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser, and we're all... He rises! Loose ball now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now there's a fine ball. That's good play. Here comes the cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to stop.
And Messi! And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's been played through. Yamal! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pedri, Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. That is good alertness. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the run.
He gets big! He lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Spread out to the left. Rafinha goes steaming forward. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Lopez. Yamal. And here's Lopez. Vermin! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona go into the lead. That has been slung wide. Mbappe. Xavi Simons. Great vision. Messi. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And this is Messi. Bellingham.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. Oh, shoot. And the finish! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength. And the first 45 minutes are up. And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. And it's Lopez. He's found the way through. Marquinhos makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Marquinhos. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Picked out brilliantly. Rafinha! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And now he has 2. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Coming on the field is number 19.
It's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rafinha. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Balde picks it up now. Terrific header! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Coming on to replace him is number 16, Rodri.
And this is Messi. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
He's got tall! Just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Vermeer, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Casado.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's looking wide. Lopez. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, and that's it. All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Number 21, Hazard. I'd like to draw your attention to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Yamal, very nicely done. And here's Pedri!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Pedri. Yamal will not want to lose. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's really drilled it. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Bellingham. Bellingham going full tilt down the left. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Wilshere producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Foot in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just... He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hakimi can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pass somewhat off target. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Messi. Pedri. Can he spark a counter here? That has been slung wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Picked out brilliantly. He's found the way. Decent chance! Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi. Can he get it through? Yamal. Wilshere. Pedri. And it's Messi. And it's Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Driving on and making good progress. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That is good alertness. Marquinhos for Wilshere. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Guardiola. Mbappe. Simons. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Xavi Simons is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now it's Mbappe. In towards the back stick. Keeper's dealt with that. Yamal. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. And it's Simons. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's Neymar! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field.
Marquinhos.
Number 22.
And the pass is intercepted.
Number 11.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Wilshere. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 9. Number 2.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Coming on the field,
Mbappe.
number 18, Robert Lewandowski.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 7, Bruno Fernandes. Number 16,
Wirtz.
Rodri.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Opts for safety. Chelsea still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been cut short. Chelsea close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he shoots! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it was So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Dumfries gets over and intercepts. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Inzaghi chasing after it. Dumfries spots it and intercepts. Chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. He is through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Camavinga.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Simons. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And a chance! It's fallen loose again! Decent enough try.
Beckham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a good ball. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Filippo Inzaghi. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. And Beckham! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Beckham certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Can he get it through? He's through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Inzaghi. Marquinhos makes the interception. Oh, cracking ball. Shot a goal! And that was very necessary. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. White. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Nuno Mendes. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Otto with the clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about...
Wilshere! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Off the post! Dumfries gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe tries to play it through. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, delightful ball. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Wilshere knocks it out wide. Filippo Inzaghi. Shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Wilshere clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Almost an hour gone. And this is Wilshere. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And a trademark. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here.
Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the...
Chance for a shot! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona, and the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way. Akanji gathers from the goal kick.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Bebeto. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Messi. Great chance! Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now, can they get him away? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shot could be on. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Mignon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see them.
He's having a go. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Mbappe. Thinks one through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shoots! Oh, shooting chance! And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the pass is intercepted. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Guardiola.
Now it's Guardiola.
Tries to play it through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kimmich. Dumfries. Bellingham.
Over to the left.
Messi. Might be danger here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time.
Rijkaard.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a loose ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's going for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And here's Guardiola, crossed into the middle. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
We have already started here.
Inter Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but...
It's a mighty effort! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Robertson. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bastoni, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Raul, that's good running with the ball. And it's Robertson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Rijkaard. Mbappe. And here's Xavi Simons. Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Floated through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top drawer. Inter are back in business. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Chance for a shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Looking to play him in. And this is Raul. And the shot! Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And this is Messi. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Has a look and place it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And a shot! Raul has created one goal already. Well, that pass isn't the best. Azar. Oh, they could break here. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it into space. Real chance. It shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Xavi Simon. Tries a shot! Raul. Vitinha. Searching pass he's played there. Dumfries. That's Guardiola. Vitinha. Robertson. Driving on and making good progress. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe getting this one clear. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Eder Militao.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And it's Wirtz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some really good ball movement. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vitinha. Now he's got space here. Mbappe! He's having a shot! It's Hazard! That's another chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. And that, for me, should be decisive.
Just the goalkeeper's... And a chance! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Wirtz tries to clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Played out wide. Nice control. And this is Roll. And he's had a hit. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. No, that's been intercepted. Kane. Now it's Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on goal. Hazard! Really well taken goal. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Roll being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Chelsea give them some... And another try! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Inter Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're good...
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, right place, right time.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from there. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that's well seen too. And he's there to make the challenge. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a very... Shot, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Big chance, corner. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
That's a decent clearance. Has a shot! It's hit the upright. He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place.
Dumfries with a definite foul there.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
He's missed, but not by that far. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Santos take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Messi. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And That's really well manoeuvred. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bellingham. That's been slipped through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, well played. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Showing good feet. Takes a shot! Bellingham. Mbappe. And Beckham! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Played up towards the front line. That has been slung wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance. It's in. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training.
Mbappe! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Rijkaard. Otto calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in, and he's managed to get free. Good take. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Complete awareness. He understood what... And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Taken back almost at once. Now it's Olise. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. And he lines up a terrific header. Oh, he's hit the bar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Xavi Simons has it in a wide position. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. A temporary retreat here. Kukçu. That pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Knocks it into space. Guardiola. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played it. Header! And he thumps it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 20.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe, DiMarco, now the cross. Van Nistelrooy! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bellingham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe! Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
And it's Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Olise. Messi. Brilliantly cut out.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
He's through and all shot at goal! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. He'll try to keep this alive. And a chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Marquinhos. Guardiola. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Bellingham. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. That ball looks a good one. Odo. Bellingham. Chelsea looking to pass their way through.
There will be 1 minute
And
at
it's
a
Van
time.
Nistelrooy. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Mbappe!
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Mbappe, pass somewhat off target. Mbappe, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Kukçu. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing, and it's Messi. Simons, looking for the run. Good ball, good... There's the shot! Rijkaard. Raul. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Real chance here, and the flag has stayed down. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Guardiola. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's there to clear it. Kukçu. Great vision. This looks promising. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Kukçu. Barcelona finding their passes. Played into space out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22, Bellingham. Number 2,
Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 19, Betts. Number
It's a
21,
nicely shaped ball.
Hazard. Number 16,
That pass is
Rodri.
somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's DiMarco. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, shooting chance! Could be danger here. And he can clear it away. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. More and more pressure on the ball here. 75 minutes played. Now DiMarco. And it's Wirtz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Messi, he's picked his way through. Decent chance! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Number 14, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 23, Kane.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Chelsea go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could spell trouble.
He's found a way through. An instinctive delivery. He's dealt with that well. Azar. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitutions taking place.
Fermin. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out towards the flank. Caresses it through. Here comes the cross. Cleared without complication.
Added time.
Played into space. Well read. And the danger is averted. And it's Kutchu. And this is Van Nistelrooy. This might spell danger. And the shot's on here. And that is that. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung in this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
And the volley. And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Mbappe. Simons. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened? And it's come back out to him. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe, great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has been cut short. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, no,
He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Serginho with the short one. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that looks... And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Mignon claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Raul might just make this. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Simons. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks. There's the shot! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Approaching the half-hour mark. Simons. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Real chance! Goal! again in a trice, and they are soaring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Very nicely done. Great chance! No mistake! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Over to the left. Looking for the run. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking. Guardiola. It's Bellingham. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. And here's the chance to counter.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Odo. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Simons. And he's cut it out. And that has not gone well. Driving forward. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 11.
That gets things going for the second half.
El dorsal 5. Makelele. El dorsal
And it's Messi.
6.
Rijkaard. Guardiola. He's always scanning the pitch for targets. Shot could be on. Bellingham gets into some space. And the keeper beats it away. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. He's on it. Can he get away? Shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Xavi Simons. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Mbappe gets into a good position. Now here's the delivery. Serginho. Guardiola. And it's Bellingham. That's Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This might... Can he finish? In for the pieces! And he's gone long.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that's superb.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shots! Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Messi has created one goal already. Mbappe. Wirtz. Chance, surely! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Wirtz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Foden. Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe is onto this. Makalele. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Wirtz. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well played. Chance for a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Takes a shot! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here. Raul. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Foden. So, what can they make of this? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Foden powering forward here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. And here's Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Hazard conjures time and space where few can, and that has left him in a heap. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Big chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Time added on 4 minutes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The ball's gone astray. That pass isn't the best. Raul. Nicked it back promptly. Cannavaro. Raul. He is through here. Now this could be a chance. And that will be it. Chelsea can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side.